And so he was like, we're all at Charlie's church this morning, which felt exactly like that. So basically, what happened was once you get in and the doors opened, and people finally started coming in, filling up the seats, whether you're in the stadium, on the bleachers, or on the floor. Um, they had a worship program that started well before 11 a.m. So basically, I believe around 7:30 or 8 o'clock, there was worship. So for about 3 hours, that people could just stand and worship God. It was really great because I know that there were people who like for example me, like our church in Irvine. I had my other pastor at our church preach, and so I was able to go, and it was really nice to be there because it felt like we were attending a church service. And even Pete Hegseth, he said during his speech, he pointed this out, that Charlie Kirk's last name, uh, Kirk, it means church. And so he was like, we're all at Charlie's church this morning, which felt exactly like that. So basically, from about 8 a.m. until 11, it was worship. And the worship was led by Cody Carnes, Brandon Lake, Phil Wickham, and Kari Jobe. And as I sat there and we stood and we worshiped, there was a man sitting next to me, and he was a state legislator. And he turned to me and he said, because he visibly saw that, I was very moved by the music and I was worshiping, and he kind of assumed like I was in the Christian world. I understood, like, who these people were who were singing. And he asked me, he said, would you happen to know who this band is, who the band is? And I basically explained to him that this is not a band. This is basically like having like a Michael Jordan and a Kobe Bryant and LeBron James all, playing on the same field together, or on the same court, playing together on one team. Okay. That was what it was like. It was like the absolute world class Christian music singers, world class talent, people that most likely can fill stadiums in and of by themselves, on their own, as solo acts, leading worship.